Welcome back to Ownership and Greatness. I'm glad to have you here. My name is Joe Chege, and on this episode, I wanted us to talk about why comparison is the killer of joy. But before we dive into that topic, I just want to take this moment to celebrate one of our alumni, Kiana Linnea, who hosted an amazing event this past weekend. The event was dubbed Elevate and Eat, and I'm glad to see what she's been working on. For all those who showed up, we all know the amount of work that she's been able to put to be able to showcase her craftsmanship, to be able to showcase her creative juice. Like when I say that event was amazing, it was amazing. We were all blown away by the pieces that she was able to put together, because every single piece was telling a story about her journey as a fashion designer, her journey as a creative. And I'm super pumped up to see what she's got in store. So I just want to take this moment to celebrate Kiana and her journey as a creative, her journey as a fashion designer. So for all those who want to learn more about her, you can definitely go on to our podcast platform or even go to YouTube and look for episode 10, and you'll be able to learn and understand who I'm talking about. And so I just want to take this moment to celebrate Kiana Linnea. Like, I'm super proud of what she was able to do, and not only that, I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. All right.
Ownership and greatness.
So on today's episode, we are going to be talking about why comparison is the killer of joy. I thought this topic was necessary because, as you all know, we have the world at the palm of our hands nowadays. Like when you have a cell phone or when you have a computer, you actually have the opportunity to access all the information about celebrities, about creatives, about anyone that actually inspires you, and even our family and friends. And if all you do is wake up and just dive into social media, majority of the time you might end up feeling like a failure, because you see all these people doing great things, people on great trips, people driving foreign machines, people living large, like their life is happening. And you ask yourself, what am I doing that's not taking me to the next level? Why am I not able to accomplish great things as the people I see on social media? And when you start comparing yourself with others, to me, I feel like you're robbing yourself of your potential, because what you have inside of you cannot be compared to what somebody else has already been able to accomplish. I believe we all have the potential of becoming great. We all have the potential of accomplishing great things in life. And so if I start comparing myself with the next person I see on social media, I'm denying myself an opportunity of actually diving deep inside of myself and finding something that I can actually offer the world, that can transform the world and make myself one of the best. Why do I say this? If you study history, we have heard stories of people who came out of nowhere and disrupted the industry or disrupted technology, and right now as we speak, they're actually multi-billionaires because of a product that they were actually able to put out into the universe. And if you study them, you understand one thing: they never compared themselves to anyone. What they did is they believed in something. They had a product, they had an idea, and they worked tirelessly to be able to fulfill their dreams and aspirations. They work tirelessly to be able to bring that thing into fruition. And something that I've learned, something that I've always observed from the people who were known as the greatest, is they only focus on their idea. They only focus on the thing that actually makes them better. Because when you focus on the people besides you who are doing great things, then you're wasting time that should have been used to work on you. Imagine you're running a life or death race where you're competing against other people, and if you don't make it, then your life is done. But instead of focusing on the goal, instead of just looking straight ahead and running like your life counts, all you do is you turn your head backwards and you run that race facing backwards. You no longer focus on your goal, but you're looking at your competitors, wondering if they're getting close to you. That's how I feel when we start comparing ourselves with other people. And that's why we rob ourselves of our joy by comparing ourselves. Like, if you want to become great, if you want to accomplish great things in life, stop comparing yourself with others. But instead, ask yourself, what do I have in me that can actually be converted into an idea that can actually make me become successful? Because I believe we are all unique. There's a saying that says it's not our similarity but our differences that make us all unique. We all have something in us that actually sets us apart from each and everyone. And so what I would ask you is tap into your gift, tap into that secret sauce that you have in you, and stop comparing yourself to others. If anything, when you focus on your goals, when you focus on your dreams, people will actually start to notice it. Because anytime you're doing something that other people are not doing, anytime you focus on what really matters to you, guess what happens? People tend to notice because they're like, hey, how comes this person is not fazed by what we're doing? How comes this person is not walking the same direction we are walking? Instead, he's a trendsetter. He's doing his own thing. They'll get curious because now they want to know, what are you working on? What are you up to? And you have to do it with a conviction in your heart, because you have to believe in yourself first. And once you believe in yourself, once you start working on you, you are definitely going to be able to accomplish great things. Because when you compare yourself with others, you're limiting your belief, you're limiting yourself, you're limiting your idea and your vision, because all you see is what they've been able to accomplish. But instead, you should aim to become better. You should aim to accomplish what other people have not been able to accomplish. When some people are aiming to go to the moon, you should aim to go to the farthest planet out there. Like, that's how we are supposed to do things. So stop settling for less. Stop settling for mediocre. Anything you do in your life, you should put in 130%. Like, go out there and do what is necessary. Work on yourself. That's all that matters, not what other people think. Work on yourself. That's the most important thing. So instead of robbing yourself of your joy, instead of making yourself feel like a failure because you're comparing yourself to someone you know who just bought a foreign machine, or someone you know who just got an award for doing XYZ, you should be asking yourself, what can I do to become better than them? Or what information can I get from them by collaborating with them and learning from them so you can become better? Instead of becoming bitter, collaborate with them. Ask them questions. Reach out to them and tell them, like, yo, I'm so inspired by what you're doing. How can I also be able to get to the next level just like you? And majority of the time, if someone has a pure heart, they're going to help you get to the next level. Like, they are going to be willing to share the game that's going to help you become great. So instead of comparing yourself to others, use that time to build something for yourself. Use that time to elevate yourself to the next level. All right? I didn't have much to say this week, but just to encourage you and remind you that you are unique. There's no one else in this entire world that has what you have inside of you. And the minute you realize that and tap into that gift, you're definitely going to be able to reach your ultimate potential. So let's stop comparing ourselves to other people. Let's stop selling ourselves short, but we need to start believing in what we have inside of us and tap into that secret sauce and work on it and focus on it. And at the end of it all, we are definitely going to be able to become the greatest version of ourselves. All right. So on this week episode, I just wanted us to stop focusing on other people and comparing ourselves with other people, which ends up robbing our joy, but instead start working on us. The amount of time we waste on social media comparing ourselves to the people we see out there should be used to work on our business, should be used to work on our ideas, should be used to work on things that actually add value into our life. All right. So until next time, this has been Ownership and Greatness, and my name is Joe. Peace and blessing.
Ownership and Greatness.
All right. I want to leave you with this week's quote of the week. And the quote of the week says, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I'll repeat that. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. So go out there into the week knowing that I'm going to try as much as I can to be the best version of myself. whoever I was yesterday, whatever goals I was able to accomplish yesterday, I'm going to try and beat that. I'm going to try and accomplish greater things. And that's a way that's a way to enable you to grow in life. That's a way that's going to enable you to become better in every single thing that you put out there to do in life. All right? Peace and blessing.
Ownership and greatness.